Well, lawmakers will certainly get their say on the finished budget, and they have plenty to say about the proposal. Here with reaction to that $51 billion spending plan is Sarah Wilson. Sarah.
Yeah, Valerie, of course, it is the state legislatures who will negotiate this budget before it is sent to the governor and ultimately signed into law. Now, both sides admit there are some good investments and good ideas in it, but Republicans are significantly worried about spending and the long-term impacts that could have on our state. One budget proposal, two very different reactions.
I look at this as being fantasy.
There's a legitimate pathway home for everything to keep Pennsylvania moving forward.
Democrats optimistic, seeing Governor Shapiro's nearly $52 billion proposal as an opportunity to push Pennsylvania forward.
Make those long-term investments that will drive those long-term revenues.
But Republicans are worried about long-term record spending.
You know, when I listened to a lot of what he was saying, I thought, boy, yeah, maybe. How are we going to pay for this stuff?
Pennsylvania's independent fiscal office projects the state's deficit could reach $6.7 billion by 2030.
We can't spend money that we don't have. We can't spend on our rainy day fund.
They always say that. They always say that. Or as President Obama would say, don't fall for the okie doke.
Democrats have long argued legalizing recreational adult use cannabis could help offset that deficit by bringing in hundreds of millions of dollars.
We don't have that passed into law, so we're basing numbers in a budget on something that doesn't exist.
Republicans advocating for budget proposal cuts to human services, but not giving specifics.
We have to recognize that we cannot be all things to all people all the time.
My question to my colleagues is, well, if we can't afford that, then what is it that you're willing to cut?
Democrats say not education, a massive part of any state budget. One thing not mentioned in it, school vouchers, which the GOP is promising to push.
If he only had the same zeal as he does for the minimum wage for the bills that we've sent over supporting families.
The process of passing the budget likely to be a long one filled with compromise. Lawmakers know that.
We will meet Republicans halfway.
A lot of disagreement that you just heard there. One thing both Republicans and Democrats did agree on was closing those two state prisons that have still yet to be named. For now, inside the state capitol, Sarah Wilson, ABC 27 News. Alicia, back to you.
Interesting. Sarah, thanks so much.